My name is George Nivkor. I'm the co-founder of Music Production Institute, and I've seen a phenomenon that's occurring in education today. I hate to say it, a lot of what I'm seeing is what I'm calling the education scam. Education is very important. I'm not arguing that. What I am arguing are the outrageous, offensive, and exorbitant fees that educational institutions that are charging to students. It's disgusting if you ask me. These people have the students over a barrel. They're saying, well, you need a degree to make it in this world, and you do need to be educated. But they then charge you $150,000, $200,000, $250,000 or more to go to school, and then you graduate, you can't get a job right off the bat. Not everybody's going to. And you're stuck with this student loan. This is crazy. I think it's wrong. And, if you do the math and look at what you're paying for what you're getting, it's offensive. I mean, all the information's out there. Music Production Institute is like guerrilla warfare. It's guerrilla instruction. We put you into a room with highly qualified people that technically know what they're doing, factually know what they're doing, they're experienced. You're working hands-on in an apprenticeship program, and you are involved in day-to-day aspects of recording and work in the studio. And that's a very, very important tool. The truth is we teach all the same stuff. An XLR plug is an XLR plug. A compressor is a compressor. An equalizer is an equalizer. A drum machine is a drum machine, etc., so on and so forth. The difference is it's offensively disgusting what they're charging you to pay for it. Everything that you buy in life, you competitive price shop, whether it's an apartment, a car, some gadget or something that you want, you look up the price. The schools have this dynamic, this scam that they're running with. Well, the admissions department will evaluate if you're allowed to get in, and then of course, if you do meet the parameters for the admissions to that school, they just say, oh yeah, just sign right here. Let me tell you what's happening. When you sign that document, you're signing away your financial future. You're going to be getting letters every month for the next God knows how many years, decades, from Direct Loan Servicing Center, from different processing agencies that are used by the government or the lending institution, that when you sign this huge student loan to go to this school that has, admittedly they have very fancy websites and they have very fancy campus, which isn't going to make that much of a difference with what you're learning hands-on, to tell you the truth. You're paying for that fancy campus. You're paying for 500 acres of lawns to be cut. Is that what you want to pay for, or do you want to learn what you want to learn and do it economically, intelligently? So you sign that piece of paper, you're going to be getting an envelope in the mail over and over and over with interest. Ask yourself, is that a good investment? So at Music Production Institute, we have a quick saying, do the math. And I please urge you to click on our do the math section and do a price comparison and comparison shop what you're getting. Come in, sit down in one of our sample classes that we offer. See, what does it look like to sit in our learning environment, and ask yourself, is this what I really need? Is this what I want? I think you'll find that the answer is yes. What's the best way to learn? Best way to learn is hands-on. An apprenticeship program where you're sitting learning the trade secrets of the engineer themselves. When you're sitting behind the console and you're learning that the engineer did this or did that, or the producer did this or did that. They say if you can't practice, you teach. A lot of the guys out there in those schools are teaching how to make it big in the music business. Ask them, did you guys make it big in the music business? Ask them, what have you done? And they'll give you this or that. I'm not taking anything away from anybody out there in the music business. Just use logic. Think it out reasonably. Do you want to sit there in a classroom talking about theory, or do you want to be in the room working on the project yourself? Do you want to be in there turning the knobs yourself? Do you want to be creating the music? Do you want to be in the environment? There are other benefits. You're making connections. You're working with producers, musicians, artists, composers. You're building connections with A&Rs and record company executives. You're getting into the game. You're building up your Rolodex, your contact sheet. Let me tell you something. When all those other schools graduate their students, their 50,000 students or 100,000 students a year from their recording programs, and they're calling this studio for a job, and you're picking up the phone, are you going to give up your position to let them take your position and have a job? Probably not. Same thing goes for all these other institutions. If you're in working with us, you're part of the team already. Now, let me be honest. There are people that are very talented, there are people that aren't that talented. If you're part of the really talented group, you will end up working with a lot of the producers and engineers and musicians that you meet here. You'll be hands-on, you'll be involved with them. and you'll be able to grow and blossom a career from there. Some of you will have no talent, and you're going to be calling around looking for jobs elsewhere, and you're probably going to be talking to people that graduated from our program, and you won't get it. So use your head, do the math, think it out, come in. Don't just interview an institution over the phone and see what it's like. Don't just talk to their sales department, because they're going to pitch you. And the truth is, I'm pitching, but I'm also challenging you. Come in, sit down, try out what we're doing. Come in, sit in on a sample class, and observe. Ask yourself, is this a real learning environment? I think you'll find that we're really good at what we're doing. We'll be happy at Music Production Institute.